Centaur villagers, one senior centaur will do it.
Oh, what the heck? Did that just... Oopsie. That's not what I wanted to do at all.
Again.
No, it's not porn. I had my station open in the background.
Would you recommend on this part here, because this is werewolf here, should I add that part into here? Because I got it on the front page too.
Hey, that was
You added this in, right? When you updated it?
Yeah?
Should I just take all this stats right here and write it in right here with these ones?
They should be the same.
Rage 2 attack 3.
Well, rage is separate from the werewolf.
Werewolf rage plus 2 attack. That's when he goes into rage 2.
Okay.
That's why I was getting confused last week when you were saying it's separate. No, he goes into rage 2.
You have a rage effect.
Yeah.
Okay? Whether you're raging in werewolf form or raging in human form, the rage effect is the same.
Oh, okay.
It's just that when you're in werewolf form, you have other bonuses that are adding on top of that.
So I can just completely move that down to here anyways. And I can use this for my black spice Ace nights. So I can keep adding on to it. I need a spot.
Yeah,
wherever you want to put it on the paper so you can find it.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I don't have like full notepad sheets done yet.
Why not? You slacking. This group's getting busier.
That's why I tell you, write down the notes, because if you don't write it, you don't have it.
Yep.
When we do get back to Toka, I do want... I mean, should I give these, like, on a post-it note to Greg? These are like malachite, turquoise, aquamarine, ruby of varying degrees. None of them clear 150 gold. So they don't seem to be of the value that
No, but it gives him something to tinker with.
Everything that he can get for gemstones, he can powder down.
Oh, so he has amounts.
Create... He needs a value of gemstones that equal up to 500 gold in order to make a focus. Okay, and so that's why we went through with him. He's powdering them down in order to make each of the focuses for his gauntlet that he's working on that we talked about.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, he's making his design and plan right now is to basically make like a revolver on his arm that has the different types of focus items with a Magicell on it, so that he can actually imbue the charge on his energy tether to his fists to be able to add fire, ice, other effects.
Very cool.
So he's working on collecting the gems to do the basic Bloodsteel, basic Magicell infusion. Did you see the Magicell chart?
No.
No? The Magicell chart, I think I have it still up here. Let's see. No, apparently I do not still have it up.
That's right, I can check it later.
I can get it up in a few moments. But with the Magicell, the way that it is, there are different focuses that you get that change the what's going to happen from it, like one element to another one. And that's what he was really looking into at that point. So he's making a focus for the basic types. So like a ruby for fire.
Yeah.
Opal for like radiant.
Onyx or necrotic.
Stuff like that, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I think it was pearl for necrotic. Because almost all necrotic spells seem to use pearl. They seem to be used for either vision spells or...
What, a black pearl? Or just any pearl?
Pearl, period. Like a life transfer spell, for example, uses a pearl. That's worth X amount of gold to transfer life essence from one to another. So you not only gain their hit points from a regeneration that way, but you also gain some of their actual essence of life. So years off of their life onto yours.
Nice.
So it actually like makes you a little younger.
Well, I should start learning how to do that.
Yeah, that's a really deep drain essence. That's like, I think it's like 6th or 7th level necromancy spell. I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm streaming.
I figured.
Yeah. I started it up.
We decided to go around again.
Well, yeah, we're back. We're just open
Bullshitting.
discussion about basic projects for a few days of downtime that everyone's deciding to take.
Yep.
So, have you decided what type of two-handed weapon you're going to try and make, bitch?
Bludgeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what style?
Like a spike club. That's good. Blood steel.
What kind of style do you make? You want to make him like a baseball bat? You want to make him another candy cane?
No, it's gonna be
You want to
like,
make him what looks like a Christmas tree to go along with it, just to say screw it, or like a cat tree.
I'm gonna try to make a.
Do you want to make it fit with the picture and give him like a halberd?
Yeah, yes.
Because if he could make that for you too.
What does it look like? I want to see it.
It's a pretty basic weapon.
That's not a plunging weapon, though, is it?
No.
Instead of being bladed, just do spike clubs on each side.
All right, yeah.
So you can spin that bitch around, beat the shit out of everything.
Just make it blunt.
Yeah.
You know, and then on its own it would just be what was that? There was an anime, I'm trying to remember which one it was, and the guy had a weapon like that, only the sides of it, instead of being blades, were like bamboos that would flex, and he would sit there and exercise by bouncing it up and down constantly in order to like make himself like healthier, and it was like his way of losing weight. And then when he was fighting with it, it was like a bendable staff that he was freaking
amazing with. Spending amazing time with it.
Yeah. But, you know, as he's doing it, it looks almost like he's like whacking off or something like that. Because it's just like you're trying to use like that barbell thing. You know? It's just...
The shake weight.
Yeah, the shake weight.
You know, and it was just so funny and everyone's making fun of him for it until he actually fights with it. And you just see him like bitch slapping people with it left and right.
That'd be hilarious. The bitch with the bitch slapper.
Yeah, we'll make something like that. Long handles. Two spiked balls around the end of it.
You want to do the spiked balls, or do you want to do just like an oversized tonfa kind of thing? Where it's just... It looks like a blade, it's just not bothering to sharpen it as a bludgeoning weapon. I mean, it just looks closer to the picture if you want to do it that way.
Yeah, that's fine.
And if you want to just do it that way, then it's just close to the picture. Otherwise, if you want to just do something completely different, that's perfectly fine with me too.
Well, this is his thing, so it's how he wants it. So
That's fine.
So, what would you custom order from him if you could have your own custom weapon?
Don't really care as long as it's blood steel and he get hit with the fucking
the end could look like skull heads. Metal lunch skull.
You want to try and make your first like skull? And make it put like a ram skull on the end of a stick?
So have it be a big skull mace.
And go to fucking where the Yule Ram was, go grab some of his buddies, and friggin' there we go, we'll just use actual heads.
Those are scalp for parts or whatever.
Scalp the rest of it.
Oh, out of metal. Out of blood steel metal.
I know, but we get you two like that, and then you have actually, two perfect heads that you can actually, craft from.
Blood steel dip them. You guys do have a bat of blood steel. I mean, honestly, just.
Yeah.
But would you want it? You could do anything.
What are you gonna do? Take your ram and just like rip off its legs and everything else, so just have its spine and its skull, and put a ram up it in order to make it actually one piece.
Two more. I wouldn't do that to my ram.
And then dip that in blood steel and form that into a two-handed cudgel. It's just the ram's spine and the skull on the top.
I mean, we have to kind of order a giant goat skull and spine at this point, unless we don't have any bodies left. We scalped them.
I know, right?
So, I mean, we can order that.
We'd have to go on a hunt for them again. But, whatever.
I don't care. Just make whatever you want to make.
We'll make it look like it's just a picture of
Alright, that's fine.
Summon out your flail snail, chop off one of its flails, and make that, and dip that in bloodsteel infusion, and turn that into
like a tentacle club.
I'm just asking, what do you want to make? Because I need to know what I'm going to look for a picture of in order to give him another bloodsteel weapon.
It's gonna look like the picture there.
Yeah, so just make a dull,
Simple, easy.
dull
Just
halberd.
like that. No, the belt
Okay.
They're not sharp blades, it's just dull, so you can use it as a bludgeoning weapon.
So you can put skulls all over his armor.
Hello.
Yeah.
Have a good one, everyone.
And our brother.
You drive safe.
Oh yeah.
I'll be out.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So
Take care, bro.
for that,
You too, man.
give me a blacksmithing roll.
Nat 20 plus 6.
Okay, so it's going to be an exceptional quality one too. Damn. You make good weapons for that thing. All right. So it takes him all day to make that then. All right. So what are you two doing the first day that you're taking off?
If he's busy in the blacksmith shop, let's say the Gundam's just working,
He's doing his tinkering thing.
tinkering thing, and then Sky's just getting high in the office.
Fee.
I'm sorry, Fee. My bad. I fuck up the names all the time. Fee.
No, if he's still high at the resort.
Alright.
Okay, she's still blasted wherever the hell she is.
Pretty
She can call
much,
us if she needs. So I say we head to Mother Mary's.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, so
The two of you are going to head to Mother Mary's.
Yep.
yep. I'll make sure everyone's all set wherever they're at in the shops and everything, and then yeah, we'll just
You'll
teleport.
achievement on that weapon.
Yep.
Okay, so while he's making the weapon. Oh, well, welcome back, dears. I didn't expect to see you so soon.
Alright, good to see you, Mother Mary.
We
What
missed you.
brings you to my fair little share of the desert?
Well, it turns out that we've come up into some property and wondered if you'd like a change of scenery.
Oh, I'm perfectly happy here, Dad.
Do you have anyone in the... I pointed at the giant walled city behind her. Is there anyone out there that might look for a change of pace that might be of any use to a new and up-and-coming settlement?
Possibly.
Used to have an orphanage. Trying to
We do have an
rebuild
orphanage
entire town.
located there with someone to take care of them if they're children that might be better off in a different climate.
You'll take kids?
Oh, yeah, we have an orphanage already set up. I will actually tell her exactly how many. There are currently already 25 beastmen children at the orphanage that are being taken care of by one of our former party members that's now established herself as the
Yeah, Seafood was with us when we came here.
Yep, actually, you remember. The person in charge of the orphanage is the space mermaid person.
Oh. Well. Is it nice there?
It's nicer than here. I say that absolutely honestly.
She looks around. I can believe that.
There's actually another village of friendlies that we've made allies with nearby, so in case there's any problems, there's a local next to nearby. All that I ask is that we don't mess with the giant spire of obsidian. It's located in the center of the two villages.
Yeah.
But as long as we don't touch that, they're content to have us as neighbors in a nice, cool climate of mountainous terrain. With some ground that we're working on clearing.
Cool.
I imagine it'd be much cooler than here, as I look around at the dust storms. Not sand and mostly based in the higher elevations of mountains, there's clouds and stuff like that.
And what type of labor do you put them to?
Right now, anyone inside of the settlement is just being into whatever task they're best with in order for the betterment of the settlement, construction, basic farming, hunting, scavenging.
Oh, so you're building.
It's an up-and-coming settlement. But the orphanage is all established at the
So
moment
you're
for
looking
children.
craftsmen.
Craftsmen, workers,
Hunters.
miners, farmers, hunters.
I don't want to
Right now, food's not an issue.
hit the table with the dice over and over again. And I'm going to have to do some rolls, so...
The orphanage is fully set up and functional with Kami taking care of it.
Yep.
So we can take children right now. But we are looking at supplying it and having craftsmen to build more structures so we can increase the population of manual laborers, workers, hunters, miners, whatever we can get.
Well, I do know a few craftsmen that are looking for some work.
We guarantee steady meals 3 times a day, full water supplies, no issues on that. And then you can live on the premises as you are there working. As long as you choose to stay there, we're not forcing anyone. We do not believe in slavery. We're just looking at getting a settlement.
What's the prime building material?
It looks mostly earthen, but we have investigated into having a type of red steel, known as blood steel, and also earth
Never heard
crafted.
of it.
It's something that we're getting a lot of practice with lately.
Sure.
Bloody hell, if it works for you.
It appears to, honestly.
Most of our team is covered in it.
So you're looking for someone that's craftsman with earthenware to make domiciles in a cool climate with plenty of food and water.
And yeah, that's actually exactly right. If I'm not mistaken, I
Free
motioned
room and
you.
board as long as you're there helping.
Make a deception roll.
Deception.
Deception? I don't think
Yeah.
I'm lying.
We're
There's
being
not
deceptive.
plenty of food.
Yes, there is. We have Toka food if we need it.
You haven't gotten you haven't gotten farming working.
No, but we have Toka. We can order food.
Yeah, so that's why it's making a deception roll. Because
I
it's,
assume Kami's feeding the citizenry. That is why she's kind of there.
I hope so.
That was what I told her to do.
Yeah.
Before I left. I mean, I hope that she's doing exactly what I told her to do.
Right? Plus, you have the secretary there to help keep track of
remember to
things.
do that.
Well, yeah, you're purchasing food consistently from Toka, but you don't have your own food supplies there.
Still no one's starving. But okay, so deception? I don't even know what my bonus to that is. I've never actually rolled that in this character.
That's why I'm making you do it.
Mine's a 5.
Deception.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna acquiesce to his role with this. I'm just gonna have him do the talking because mine's a 2.
Roll.
Does he
Totally.
get advantage since I'm here with him helping?
You haven't said anything.
I have to. I've said a few things to them, Mary.
He's commented. He's chipped in.
I said we had also have wood there for them to help friggin', make things, housing and stuff like that. There's plenty to eat. They do have to go gather for it, hence why I said we need hunters.
I completely missed you saying all that.
Yeah, 2 points interjected comments. So I mean, and he's right next to me with her. So I mean that's the whole thing. I rolled a 9. I have a 2 plus 7, so I am not very deceptive. I mean, it feels weird because I mean, at the moment they're not starving. They are getting food from Kami. Like, I mean, yes, we're not farming it, but
Well, that's why we need farmers.
So, when you tell somebody that the place has plenty of food, it would mean it has its own food supply. Okay? It's how she would understand it and how most others would understand it.
okay.
Right, so we're
Okay.
working on having
You,
a steady food
Growing
supply.
up in Lethnor, are used to ordering your food. And other people deliver it.
Gotcha. That's a matter of perspective difference.
Okay? So,
I could see that. I wouldn't be deceiving her in my mind because food is getting to the people when you order it as a business. It's not ingrained, established food supplies. No, I can buy that.
yeah.
I'm not attempting to deceive her,
Right.
but in my perspective, she would not look at it the same way.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, that's fair. That's absolutely fair.
That's why I'm looking at it in that light. For deception.
That's fair. I'm not trying to deceive her.
Because if she realized when she got there that there was no farmland, no crops, no food being grown, no like cattle or other domesticated meat for these kids to eat, then it doesn't look good.
Understandable.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Okay? And yeah, she works for Toka, but she doesn't order food on the regular.
It's an agreeable thing.
Okay. Well, I can try and get a hold of a few people that might be interested. It'll take me a few days.
Absolutely fine.
So if you want to come back in 3 days, I'll see what I can find out for you.
Oh, that'd be excellent. Plan on that. Thank you, Mother Mally.
Thank you, my dear. Did as many
If there's any requirements that any of the craftsmen require, let us know ahead of time. We'll be happy to offer supplies or anything specific to their task that they're looking for.
You looking to purchase anything lately? I came into a few new goods.
Ooh,
Well,
what you got?
I'll be interested in seeing what you have.
Well, I came into these 3 items that no one here is really interested in. So I have this, and she pulls out a leather-bound tome that is written in a ancient arcane language.
I can't read arcane. I just say that over to you.
Comprehend all languages.
I don't have it.
I do.
Oh. What's the price on that one?
Cast it and try to read it?
Should I pay for it first?
Yeah, I don't think I'd do that in front of Mother Mary just because I don't want her to think I'm trying to screw her out of anything. I'll ask her how much she wishes for it.
Well, I think for that one, I'd have to go with either 100 gallons of water or 10,000 platinum.
100 gallons of water?
Aye,
Mary, we have you a vending machine.
I know. Water sells the best here, though.
How would... metagame, before I say another word. How much would it cost... would it cost to have, like, an ever-full barrel of water?
The Everfull flask is available for sale through the Broken Quill for 10 platinum.
Order it.
And you define what type of liquid comes out of it.
Could I do... So if I ordered this flask of water, but spent more to get more flow out of it, like fill 5 gallons for every comparable amount of time spent upside down. If I asked her if she had a container for it, I could possibly manage that, I guess. I don't know. Trying to think. Help me out here, guys. I'm metagaming still, but like I'm trying to figure out how do we get 100 gallons to Mother Mary? Is there a way to do that? Because 10,000 platinum is more than we
That
have.
flask right there is never ending, right?
Right, but it'll take days to fill up
Yeah.
anything. Alright, question now, metagaming, since we're still there. When we were talking about the necromancer in the beginning, we were talking about how they can all learn how to create food and water. Now we never actually went through and said if I had that ability or not as a necromancer, because I'm sure my retarded fucking father there
That's
would...
arcane.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
And technically it's not a necromantic spell, it's a it's another school.
Aberration?
I think
Druid?
so. I think it's aberration.
Sounds right.
Abjuration.
I mean, so hypothetically, if we
I'll be
could...
honest, I never kept the arcane schools separate very well.
Yeah, me either. Don't feel bad.
It sounds weird to say, but if we bought a 100-gallon water container, like just straight up bought the container, and then we just kind of secured the flask of ever holding until it with a pivot so it could balance its way out once it's filled, then she would always have an ever full 100-gallon container with this just auto refilling top.
Yeah.
I mean,
That
it's
would
an
work.
option. I mean, it might take. Then again, how long would it take to fill? At least the first time, because she won't. I'm sure, unless she just is okay with us giving out this container that's just going to fill up till it maxes out, and that's. I mean, is that something we could do? I mean, it might be tinkering roll to make the top, but otherwise, it's just a
Yeah,
basic.
this would be an easy fucking thing between you and frickin' Greg to make. That would take you guys, what, 10 minutes to throw that onto a friggin' tank?
You probably even less than that, honestly.
I'd be generous.
I mean,
Right, with us, so he'd have to do it now on himself.
Well, no, because we could do right now is order the 100-gallon tank of water. So I'm sure we can find that on the friggin' Toka network somewhere. Order that, set it up here for her, and then tell her we'll be back in a couple days. And when we come back to find out her information for us, by that time, you and Greg will have it up time to figure out exactly how you're going to tinker that thing up and into it.
all right, so we just tell her that if she holds on to that item in 3 days, We'll head back to the garage.
Right now, we just order the keg, order the friggin' giant friggin' thing of water, set it down.
Okay, so quick question then. Are you actually looking at Toka for what you can order for on the Toka communicator for the marketplace to see what's available for water?
Yeah. Can you just order water?
Yeah.
How much would 100 gallons of water cost?
Nothing.
100 silver.
Nothing.
Okay.
But right, this is the area. That's Toka.
Yep.
We getting involved in
It comes right
business
through.
now.
She's from Toka. She's part of Toka.
Yeah, she's part of the
Yeah,
network.
comes out of the communicator, but not in a nice way. Okay. Alternatives.
We go there
Ruin
buying
create water. Creates 1 cubic foot of water at a time. The ever full well. This well will constantly be full of water. The ever full faucet continually pours water for as long as you wish, both cold and heated. The brewing station.
I have one of those.
Yeah. The ever full flask. The ever full flagon. The ever full barrel.
The ever full well. That one, I think, was the one out of all the ones listed that has the most value to her. Because if we can just buy a well, you have your 500. You have 100 gallons forever. And then maybe we might have to. I mean, if we can seriously just build like a physical tarp on the top of it with this access point, we shouldn't have to worry about the weather too much. How much is one of those going to cost?
50.
That?
Okay.
Okay. I mean, that should cover what she's asking for metagame wise. Like,
Yeah.
Okay. So I tell her, all right. For that object, I believe that we have a situation to get you the 100 gallons and enough water to make you very content.
All right.
Where is an area that I could put the receptacle for the water?
How about we put it inside the shield that she has?
I was gonna say, how big is the? Can it?
Well, that would be a very large container, so maybe right on the side of the building here.
It's actually most of it's located underground, so it shouldn't be. Approximation, give it a size.
About a 3 foot diameter.
3 foot diameter. That would be fine on the side, still in the shield.
Yeah.
I summon, pay the money, and activate it like right where we want it to make clear.
Okay.
And then I tell her that should cover her request of 100 gallons.
All right. So you pay the 50 plat.
Yep.
So it summons, and it doesn't go underground.
So it's like
It's fake stone that almost looks like a well, poorly painted. Okay, that has a arm coming up out of it with a pulley that looks like it's probably the cheapest wooden pulley you could possibly purchase. With a rope coming off of it, and hanging from that rope is a bucket. You can see the sand right inside. Okay, so she's looking at it kind of weird. So she grabs the rope, looks at you, kind of shrugs. And what do I do with this?
I believe you lower it down into the well and just bear with me for the
She
experiment.
lowers the water. You can hear it hit the sand with a hollow sound. And she goes to lift it up, and she kind of stops for a moment. And you see her grab it with the other hand and tug it up, and the bucket's full of water.
I tell her that will be 100 gallons plus probably as much as you ever need out of that well for the.
She looks at it weird. She's like, what the fuck? So she empties out the water, just tosses it on the sand, grabs the handle of the bucket, drops it down the well, picks it back up, and is full of water again. She's like, takes it out of the well, puts it on the ground, picks it back up, dumps it out, puts it back down on the ground, and it fills back up with water again. So what's the point of the well?
Just look pretty.
It's more of just a.
I think it's fugly.
it will provide you with the 100 plus gallons as promised. In pure, simple, honest statement.
She dips it upside down, grabs a handful of sand, pours it on the bottom of the bucket, and then it just starts flowing out water.
It will give you the 100 plus gallons as agreed.
Hand you the book.
Ancient Tome.
Yep. Arcane Tome.
So, I'm glad that we could help you out with that current situation. I'm sorry about the appeal, but it will give you what you request.
Okay.
What were the other 2 items back here that you
All right.
acquired?
Now, this one is the gallbladder of a sandworm.
Oh, that's a whole sandworm.
Oh no. See, inside of this though, because of the way that it processes, this here makes a very, very potent potion that makes you see stuff for a week.
That's right up your alley.
I like my drugs, but I don't know about that. That doesn't sound as fun as some shrooms off Vaughn's
Yeah.
back.
You have to be careful, sometimes it'll make your eyes glow blue.
Well, that might be good to have in the inventory in case we ever have need. Kind of weird. But how much would that cost?
10 plat.
I just transfer the 10 plat.
Okay. You have a small leather-like satchel of spice.
Oh my god! I just got the reference, and that's really sad. Wow, I must be out of it.
Dune.
Yeah, I just got that, which
It
is
just took
sad.
a minute for me too, so don't feel bad. I haven't seen the movie in forever.
Okay, maybe you're
know
right.
that.
Maybe that is right up my alley. I should put that in my inventory, not in the party inventory, because I know that one time I'm gonna be sitting there like, wonder what this gonna do. It's like, holy mother of God, I'm seeing shit. Wait, why are you traveling over dimensions? I have no idea.
How are you doing it? I don't know.
I can fold time and space.
Oh my God, that's like dangerous. I don't know why. Like, that's the most dangerous thing we've gotten today is like the spice and why? Because either it's gonna make you see the future, teleport dimensions, or just fuck you up and get you hot.
Or make you
All
go
three.
brain dead.
Yeah, that too.
And
Oh, all
same.
three. Yeah, shit. That's some potent crap. But yeah.
Alright. And I have one more thing.
What you got, dear?
She pulls out a scroll. Written not on paper, but on some type of flesh.
How much for that, dear?
This one, I'll have to ask for 40 platinum. I have no idea what it does.
I transfer 40 platinum as we're talking, just so you can pay for it.
Is it actually showing as undead?
No. Nor is it showing as alive.
Well, yeah. That would have probably made me worry.
But there is definitely large amount of energy coming off of this.
I say to you,
And going into it.
It's transferring energy, I can tell you that much.
We'll figure it out when we get home. I'll identify them all.
But yeah.
One parchment of skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anything you come across like this stuff, Mary, just give us a call on the network. There's a lot of things. A lot of things like this we'll gladly help you with.
Alright. I get collecting stuff every now and then. You know, I also have a collection of bones and skulls and bug parts if you need those too.
Anytime you come across any weird remains of creatures,
Define weird. We are an office.
anything of the extreme nature. Something. Let's see. Something other, than just a regular common troll or something stupid.
Trolls are common? I've
Yeah,
never
where I'm
seen one.
Yeah, where I'm from, they're pretty common. It's kind of like seeing your kid running around, you know. Almost the same thing.
I know, we have we have feral halflings, and we have Thrycreen, and we have Ant-Men, and we have all kinds of other insectoids, and we have harpies, and we have dragonkin, and I mean, we have all kinds of creatures here.
I don't know, we've never actually gotten inside the wall.
And you probably never will.
That good, huh?
No, they're just really picky about outsiders. They're afraid the Defilers will return.
Defilers.
Aye.
Was that like some type of conquering race?
You don't know the story of Arthas, do you?
No.
I'm very far away from it personally.
Alright. Well, Arthas, this world, used to be a vibrant, lush garden of healthy, lush plant life and animal life, and magic flowed freely from the earth itself. And there were two schools of magic at that time. There were the Preservers, who worked in balance with nature's energies in order to boost up the world around them and still be able to manipulate it in their own means.
Understandable.
Then there were the Defilers, those who were hungry for power. They learned to drain the life force out of the earth itself, and in the process ended up killing out large swaths of area in order to cast their spells. And this drained the very life essence of the planet itself,
Wow.
turning this world slowly into the desert that you see now, where all the water is evaporated, the magic has left, and we are left here with the wasteland of what once was.
You'd think a lot of them would want to get out of here if they could.
They did. And travel the astral seas and the astral planes and other dimensions of space. Well, you don't find too many defilers around here anymore. Occasionally you'll find a person trying to restore balance, but it's just too much work for them.
Understandable, right?
You know, there was a team that came through here once that promised they would restore life to the world, but then they never returned.
Yeah, well, it's kind of a big promise to fill.
There.
Did your dad do that?
No, we never went to Athos.
No, they never went to Athos because they would not have survived Athos.
I thought you guys were OG and you guys couldn't survive Athos.
It was a long story.
They had power, but their teamwork was not quite there.
It could be, but I would not trust us in Athos, where if one person was indecisive and not making decisions,
Only one?
it would murder. Well, on a good day.
Yeah. I've seen some of the vids.
On a good day, yeah, we might have had fun, but there was too much a high chance of death. Athos is high difficulty. So, I mean, I mean, if you described the group, might sound a lot like...
Errands.
No. The ones that causing chaos before my dad's generation.
Aye. Big promises from little children long ago. But, yeah. Even the Spelljammers don't come here much anymore.
Understandable. Not much here.
No. We're pretty forgotten. But yeah, feel free to come back in a few days and I'll see what I can find for people.
Sounds good. Thank
And
you.
if I
Mary.
find any more eclectic things. And if you're looking for any type of ivory or bone or leather or other material like that, let me know.
That's it. Thank you, Mother Maddie.
Thank you, my dear.
Alright, so you guys return?
Yep.
Yep. So we'll head back and I'll check out the
Alright.
parchment. I'll identify that.
I'm gonna once we get back from Mother Mary's, and we'll probably have at least a day here, I guess, at least. I'm gonna send my pixie out for some training and scavenging.
Okay.
Good idea.
So I'll let you do 2 training sessions in for the day,
Okay.
because this was a short meeting.
Yep.
All right, so you're going to take a while to identify and read the scroll.
I got a patch that says that.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say I was gonna offer one of the candies that it occurred to me the pixie doesn't eat candy. Oh wait, I have those. I have 38 of those
Yeah.
those drug candies,
Yep.
but that is not gonna help the pixie.
So it's the arcane spell.
We do have the 5 things of
The vouchers.
auto success. Or is that only for us?
Only us could take that. The pixie can't eat.
Alright, I just figured to throw it out there, wasn't sure. Alright, so the arcane spell of what?
Okay. Mummification.
Mummification?
Yep. Scroll of mummification.
I don't remember that one.
No, it's a old school spell that doesn't get used much anymore. Okay, it preserves the body in its death-like state for eternity. It's kind of like a spare the dying, only it preserves it like forever.
So a stronger version of what I do.
Yeah, but without bringing any life to it.
Right.
And the book is an ancient tome of the rudimentary basics of, and then you cannot read the next word, arcane.
Goddamn fucking scroll of fucking comprehend languages don't help much.
I don't know also the pixie.
And then there's a disclaimer.
Basic scroll of I lost myself here. Alright, basic blank arcane.
Book of Basic Blank Arcane.
Alrighty then.
And then there's a disclaimer underneath it. Okay, the writers of this book claim no responsibility for any insanity, loss of life, or loss of mental acuity acquired from reading this book.
Alright. I'll put those in my office and yeah. I'll put those at a later date.
Okay. How'd you do?
I haven't rolled yet. I just wanted to make sure that what the rolls were.
Yeah, so you'd roll the intelligence and then history.
Ouch.
This is the
Lucky?
next day?
Yes.
I have one lucky with this in pixie mode. Yeah, because I rolled a nat 1. I just do not want to bite a nat 1 on the first training. Okay, so for intelligence?
Yeah, and don't you get it advantage on intelligence rolls anyway?
Yeah. That's true.
So that was your advantage without using your lucky.
Okay, so... So 11.
Okay.
Better than
Now
one.
roll history.
16.
16. Alright, I'd say that gives you +1 scavenge.
So I'm at +3 scavenge right now. Okay.
Next class.
15, I have advantage. So 15, I'll take the 15. 19 for the first one.
Nice.
And the second one... You know, since it's probably the last roll I'm probably going to do for today, I'll use the lucky now.
Well, history you get advantage too, don't you, with Pixie?
Is that a charisma-based roll?
Yeah.
Then yeah, I do. What do you know?
I meant no, it's a wisdom. Intelligence.
Yeah, no, it's a wisdom, so... So, 15 was... No.
Yeah, because intelligence and charisma rolls you get advantage, I thought, with Pixie.
I just have it on charisma, advantage on charisma written on a sheet.
Oh, okay. Then I could be wrong.
No, okay.
I don't have all your shit memorized. Come on.
I didn't say you had to, man. Don't worry. So if we go with that, it's 16.
Okay. So I would say at that point, yeah, that's a lot of stuff came out in class. you remembered a good portion of it. I would say +1 scavenging, +1 medicine.
Damn. Pixie picked up a bunch.
Yep, so now I'm at a +6 for medicine with a natural +5. And now I'm at scavenge +4. I'm just right off the sheet. So. Yep. Alright, sweet. Yay. Good for Pixie.
Okay.
Nice. Cool.
And at the end of the day, you finish your new sword piece for... I will write it up and we'll have it for next week.
Damn bitch.
Just remind me to make bitches whacker.
The bitch whacker. Bitch is bitch whacker.
Oh, God. Yeah, I think we're starting to get tired.
Yeah.
And anything else you guys want to do on your downtime?
We're only gonna do that one day. That's it, right?
Yeah, basically, it's just a quick trip back.
Okay. Alright, what do you think we should have Greg do? Greg's gonna spend the day tinkering to try and make his
Cylinder.
cylinder, yeah. So, I will write that up for him without the slots put in yet. Or actually, I should probably just do the slots and just say he doesn't have them yet until he unlocks them.
Right.
So, yeah, I think he gave me enough information to know how that's being written up.
Yep.
Alright.
Good.
So, any other questions, comments, bullshit?
My blacksmith can go up.
No?
Damn it.
Gotta go to school, son. Gotta go to school.
Oh shit, that's right. But I thought I was gonna do that.
Otherwise, it's like 100 pieces to go up some.
What, do you want to take a second day to go to school?
Why not?
Alright, you can get 2 classes in a day. What are you guys doing for the second day? The other 2 of you.
We're back in Toka.
Yeah. You gonna go for more scavenger class, or?
I got too much enchanting to do. Trust me, I
You gotta
need
work
a
on
lot
enchanting?
of school. Yeah, I need a lot of schooling still, but I need to upgrade some enchanting. Oh, Nicolette's almost intelligent enough to talk now.
As long as she's wearing her amulet. You could work on that a bit if you wanted.
No, Donna.
So, roll intelligence first. For the first class.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're the only one in class.
Not 20.
Okay. Roll again for your history.
15. And 17.
Okay. +2 blacksmithing.
So that puts me up to 8.
12 and 15.
12 and 15. That was for
My
class or
No, the pendant for Nicolette. Intelligence.
for the enchanting? It's a spell cast. So,
Okay.
what was your first roll?
12.
Okay, plus your intelligence.
That was 12. I rolled bad.
Okay, plus your spell cast.
Oh, I didn't know that. 19.
Okay, and so you're doing the same type of enchant that you did before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that takes you like an hour to do.
Yep.
Alright, so then that would be +1
Intelligence.
stat, yeah. That would be successful.
Okay.
And then your second roll was a what?
That was a 17 plus 7, so...
Okay,
24.
so you don't take mental exhaustion. Because you're trying to pump intelligence into it and it's now becoming more difficult.
Yep.
We had discussed that.
Yep. I wasn't arguing.
Alright, your second class, Tom. Intelligence, and then history.
7.
Yeah, you don't hear much on this class. Let's see how much you can actually retain from it, though.
15.
+1 blacksmith.
Nice.
So, plus your intelligence, plus your spell cast.
I'm almost at 30.
So that's a success. Alright, make your intelligence saving throw.
10.
Okay,
Little
you
worn
take
out after that.
1 point of mental exhaustion.
That's right.
So if you were to try to cast another spell, it's going to be at a disadvantage.
Yeah, it'll be gone by tomorrow.
Okay, so that's your first 2 hours.
Actually,
And what are you doing?
that gives her 8 now. She can talk.
I don't really know. I guess really just thinking the office smoking a bowl. I'm honestly not doing anything productive. Like, I'm like, okay, everyone wants to go and do shit. I'm just like, I really don't have a purpose for that. I met Mother Mary. I completed other things. I increased our future population. I'm like, I'm feeling good. I'm just gonna go smoke a bowl.
I was gonna say you could head down to the Citadel there and start making sure things are improving and growing.
Sure, I guess I could go over with Kami. So I guess I'll do that. I'll head over to Spire.
Okay.
Just check on things.
Not much has changed. The huts are still crappy looking. Not much has been built up except for the main lodge, which is now like twice the size and has like stone walls. It's only been a couple of days.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting much.
So
I check in with Kami in the orphanage.
yeah. I see the 2 snails walking around the outside perimeter of the village.
Perfect.
A couple of the kids are kind of leading them on.
That's okay.
How's Bloodsteel there?
I checked the resource slot. I guess I could do that in the system because we did set it to go right to the resource slot.
Yeah.
So it's been 2 days. It's 4 pound. What is it? How many pounds a day for that one?
I don't know. You wrote that down.
Yeah, wasn't a lot. I think it was a D4 day.
D4 day. So I have.
I was gonna say dice are in front of you, son.
Yeah, no, I got that. So 2, 3. It's 3 pounds of blood steel in the resource slot. Not even enough for us to like empty it out or anything.
Nope.
So all right. So everything seems to be going good. I let Kami know that we've investigated taking in some craftsmen for work from Athos.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just telling her. I wasn't asking. But yeah, I do check in with the. I go for a walk because I don't think there's anything dangerous around at this point. So I go for a walk to the other village and just check in with the priest, let him know that we're going to be and taking some worker immigrants basically into the area for construction purposes.
Okay, just leave the Spire alone.
That's been confirmed.
We'll leave you alone. You leave us alone. We're all good.
Excellent. Thank you. Then I'll head back to the office after that. Kami's all set.
Okay. And yeah, Kami is ordering food left and right.
Still think we should order one of the farmer bots.
Is there any land for it to farm?
Nothing wants to grow here.
But we've been evacuating out the Bloodsteel as fast as we can.
I mean,
Not super fast, but
You're mining it. You're not purging it. The grass is red.
Don't see we're not there either. Always got a hold of that guy.
and we can't really purify it. We can't really purify miles worth of land. I mean, that's a lot.
No.
we could.
We need a
Earth Elemental.
yeah.
Well, can we? I don't know how to rent an earth elemental for the purpose. And even then, this isn't even good
Another
earth.
one. Whack. Goddamn whack.
This might be when you guys want to have a discussion about how you know someone that does some weird shit.
I wouldn't know in character unless I reached out to
This
you
would
via
be
the
when you guys get
communicator.
back tonight.
Yeah, I mean,
You're spending the day in class.
Yeah.
You're now have a splitting headache.
And I'm spending some time talking to Nicolette. See what she knows or remembers or anything like that.
No memory, no knowledge at this point, because the intelligence is from the amulet. So she doesn't remember language, she doesn't remember anything.
Well, now I feel a lot safer. Now I can start buffing her.
Well, for that you need a constitution bonus. Because she's still at like
0. Well, I know. She's got a +6 from the amulet, though.
Okay. Yep. And pray you don't fail the next time you try to give her constitution again.
Oops, I'm going to have him with me so I can steal a lucky if I need it. Oh, no, you can't give me your lucky.
That's my pixie. He
can
might
give me
be
a
able
lucky.
to, but not me.
Yeah, I think Greg can give me a lucky.
Or you spend the points on an automatic pass.
That's the other thing.
I'll spend the Toka points on a critical pass because I don't want to ruin my nickel.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what I thought.
Oh, God, yeah.
Just for this one.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, after that, I'll just head back.
Do you take a short rest after that
Oh, yeah.
first 2 hours? So that means that you take a 4-hour rest. That would be enough to get rid of that point of mental exhaustion.
Okay.
So that means you still have another 2 hours before he gets back.
Oh, then I'd go back to trying to cast. So I go on the Toka network, go for an automatic pass.
No, it's. I think about. Did you mean through the
Through
Toka
the
network?
stream.
Through the stream.
Oh, yeah.
You're paying the points for it?
Yeah.
I can put it through on this side.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll deduct it from you.
Okay.
Alright, so... Okay, Nicolette now has a 1 constitution.
All right.
Because that's what you're doing, right?
Yep.
Okay. And you automatically don't have to worry because there's no, like, backlash on it. Alright, so do you want to try for another point of constitution?
Yep. $26.
Nice. Yep. And that would be her just barely making the Constitution saving throw. So she now has 2 Constitution.
Sweet.
Now roll a Wisdom or Intelligence check.
15. Oh, wait, sorry. 14.
Okay. You do not take any mental exhaustion.
Sweet. Where the hell did Nicolette chick go?
But you definitely feel drained and are not going to be casting any more spells today. That was 4 enchantments that you spent the time on.
So I'm going to spend...
Pretty sure that you used up the majority of your spell points.
Sweet. I'm going to sit back and relax in the office with somebody getting high.
Alright,
Little
so
drinky.
you come back after spending the day there.
Yep.
You come back as he sits down in the office with a freshly packed bowl and hands it to you.
I hate that shit.
Okay, shortly thereafter, you come out back from school. And you come to the office and you see them just sitting there puffing. Okay, Jason looks a little stressed. Nicolette is standing right next to Raj.
Yep.
Raja there.
Roger.
Yeah.
See what's up.
So we start discussing how our Citadel's doing.
I give them the lowdown and all the information. The issue is produce, farmland. I mean, maybe the beastmen figured out something to hunt, but it doesn't look like there's any hunter-gatherers and no farmland for any farming. Blood seals corrupted the entire land, and I'm not sure exactly of any way we could decorrupt it or purify it. None of us are clerics, and none of us have the ability to remove stone or metal from ground.
I don't think Clark would be able to do anything like that.
The metal's too ingrained with the ground, it'd have to be some type of extraction.
So, Beast Knight. Look on your network there and see what it says about an Earth Elemental.
I already know I'm
Okay.
Gotta find out where he is at. I don't know where he's at. I just know who he is. I met him a long time ago.
Do you have any
Did you meet him
contacts?
back in our world?
Bro, I guess.
Okay. Planar shift. I should be able to zip back to my home plane, right?
To your home plane, yeah. That's not Faerun.
But he came with me.
Yeah, you were in Faerun when you came
Right.
there. That's not your home plane.
I'm not confused.
You're not originally from Faerun. You're a Rakshasa.
Right, but I was traveling that plane for a very long time.
Yeah, but it's not your home.
But just as to any plane I know.
Okay. So you could transfer yourself only.
But that's easy enough, though, as a fix. Shift myself there. Set up Toka Point.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. That would work.
So, metagame, while you guys are discussing this, he says he knows someone that can do that type of earth elemental shit.
Never asked me his name.
Okay, you guys gonna ask him about him, ask any details, ask him how he knows or how he thinks this guy's gonna do it, or who you're looking for, or are you actually going to like go looking for him, or what?
I don't know, we haven't gotten that far yet.
Yeah.
I was just metagaming that part to see if that was possible of how I do it.
Yeah, or you can just take a ship.
Fuck that, take too long. Now when I can plane shift there and then fucking, set up Toka Point.
Oh, we're
Alright,
such
guys,
yuppie
go.
bitches. We're like, fuck you and your slow transport,
Exactly.
your trains, your planes. We teleport, bitch.
Yeah, and this is the one who's building a spaceship.
Yes, well, because there's still only so many places we know and can go.
If there's someplace we can't teleport to, then we're gonna cruise there and the cruiser in style. It's all
Exactly.
forethought.
Alright, so who is he? How do we get a hold of him? Do you think we can find him?
His name's Whack,
Okay.
and I just don't remember where he's from and all that. I met him briefly for a while, and that's it. I didn't get to really know him.
Stoner buddy. Or mushroom lady.
She's not back yet.
No, but wasn't she with you? Or you? Because
Yeah,
you
she
guys
was
already
there
knew
one
each
time, too,
other.
yeah. She might have a better idea how to find him.
So, I mean, that's something to investigate once we get back, once Fee gets out of her blasted stoner phase. And then we should figure out how, maybe she might know where to contact this whack.
So is the next campaign we're going on the search for Whack?
Sounds like it.
That does.
Well, see that, or we pay how much? Or check on your Beast Night thing. See how much it costs to fucking use it, to buy it or rent an Earth Elemental.
D20.
No.
Yeah, sure.
What do you D20?
I don't know. I'm asking her.
You're just looking up in the Beast Night
So-
Network.
In the Beast Network, it tells you where you can hunt down Earth Elementals.
Yeah.
Okay, where you can catch them, where you can find them, multiple locations, multiple different styles, everything from lesser Earth Elementals like a shambling mound, all the way up to a greater Earth Elemental, and including Earth Djinns and so forth. So what type of Earth Elemental are you looking for? One that can
Lesser?
purify the land would usually be considered a greater Earth Elemental.
Of course, it would be a greater. Why wouldn't it be?
Maybe an Earth Ganassi?
An Earth Ganassi, no.
Okay.
Okay,
Not strong
that's
enough.
not. First of all, that's not a beast. That's an actual sentient person.
And they ain't strong enough anyway.
We definitely need something that can purify the soil.
Yeah, so that would be a greater Earth Elemental. How much would that cost? Shits and giggles, since
Greater
we're
Earth
in that-
Elemental. They start at 500 platinum.
That's it. I was
I mean,
expecting worse than that.
if it's a trained one that you could...
That's not trained.
Yeah.
That's just captured.
And that would be a tough train for you, for like, it's a tough train to get it to do what we want exactly. It's not that it couldn't, it's just getting it to do it might be difficult.
Yeah. Because these are not exactly trainable creatures. They're elementals. Usually they're controlled by magics.
Oh, metagame too. I just went how I went up on the animal there before. And that raised up my animal handling. No, that would be training. Never mind. I had to be unfortunate. But training that thing.
You are learning.
The training that would raise up my training handle. Trying to tame that, train it.
Has a chance of it, yes.
And a chance of raising it.
Yes. But that's definitely a difficult process.
Right.
Much more difficult than training an abyssal snail.
Now,
Which actually sounds better than the deep one snail. Now that I think of it.
lesser elementals eventually can become greater elementals.
Yes. It just takes forever.
We don't have forever.
Sounds like the most viable option is to go with the Earthbender whack.
There are alternatives for earth purification.
Oh,
You looking up in the Beast Network for other stuff that can purify Earth? Okay, there's giant earthworms.
sandworms.
Yes, but those are only good for sand.
Damn bastards.
The giant earthworms will go through regular dirt.
They'll go through anything.
There are cultivators. There's different plant type that can do it. Intelligent plants and trainable plants. Okay, but it has a notation when you look at the plants for it to see. Shit, what's the name of them again? The Arboretum. For more information.
You know what that is?
Right, that's on them all.
Mm-hmm.
They might have something.
You want to go pop there and talk to them real quick?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, it'll probably be cheap. It might be cheaper than 500 plat, and they might be smart enough to be able to do it without having, to spend the next 10 years training it.
I mean, if it's some type of plant we can just go spraying around that should purify the land, it's an option. Let's go there and check.
Yeah. All right. So we'll zip over to the Arboretum.
Alright, so you're going up to the third floor of the mall?
Yep.
Sign us in there, sweet cheeks.
Yep. I do the whole activate thing when we get to the staircase
Okay.
to avoid problems.
So, you guys, all three of you,
Yep.
you get up to the Arboretum, and you get greeted by a tree. Tree looks at you. Welcome to the Arboretum. We have plants. The druids are currently out right now, but we have plants. What kind of plants you want?
All right. We have a situation in our other place.
Okay, I'm a tree.
It's bloodsteel in the ground. How do we get rid of it?
Bloodsteel's nasty.
Yes. But we hear there's plants that can help purify the land.
Purified plants. Like moss.
Would moss suck up blood steel out of the ground?
Moss suck everything out of ground. Eat stone. Not go deep, but do good on surface.
Kind of needs it to clean as much out as possible so we can start farming the land.
I not know go deep. I rolled a 1 on who's going to be there to give you help. I'm sorry.
Can we use a lucky roll on it?
When you start turning it around, it's like, my rolls are okay. No.
Metagame. I'm sorry to tell you. I rolled a 1 for what kind of customer service you're going to get today. So you got the tree.
Yay!
Harold the tree.
Alright, so we'll come back here later and see if we can figure this out.
I'm a tree. I can talk.
Alright, so while we're on the third floor, we want to go over to the witch shop there. The
Broken
magic
Quill?
shop down there. Huh?
Broken Quill?
Yeah.
Yep, let's head down that.
Alright. Who's available there today?
Oh my fucking god.
So everybody useful has vacated the 3rd floor of the mall. I'm not even gonna risk the candy shop, because at that point we're gonna have a gummy fucking dinosaur that's gonna want to gnaw on my fucking head. We
Oh my god, that's fucking great. You know, I was loving the way your dice was fucking rolling a while ago before you started putting them in your box. Gee.
I mean, what is this, like a silent cousin it? Like, what a magic shop? What is this dude? Oh, it's a guy with, like, no face. What happened? He blew it off in the magic shop.
It's Doofus.
So you walk in, and there's this old lady. Look up.
Oh, what are you looking for?
Is there any types of runes of purification that might be able to dispel areas in which blood
Of
steel?
course we have runs of purification. I'm sorry, what are you looking for?
Runes of
Dark yellow.
purification.
Oh, runs of purification, we got those. They're right over there.
Did I know where she pointed? Was I able to decipher the
She
location?
pointed at like 3 different aisles.
I look
Oh,
over.
hi. Welcome to the Broken Quill. What can I help you with?
I look over at you, and without being perfectly silent, I will make the stealth roll if you want me to. I gently motion at the fucking door because this is not gonna help us in any way, shape, or form. As I carefully step backwards out the door.
She won't notice anyway.
I think she'll forget that we
Oh,
were
thank
there.
you for coming to the Broken Quill. Have a wonderful day.
At this point, I'm 20 feet away, jogging slightly.
Well, this is a useless time to come.
So I think it's a vacation. Everyone's not here today. That would.
I think we just say fuck it, call it a day. We'll come back in the morning before we head back.
I'm gonna go smoke a bowl. Exactly, I agree with that. And I just say we head back to the warehouse at that point.
Yeah.
The shops were not loving us today.
Not even
Just
a
I'm
little.
sorry.
No, dice gods, dude. You give it up to the dice gods, we can't. See, this is what I learned as a GM. If you give it up to the dice gods and they do not want it, it is no one's fault. You rolled for it. I wasn't gonna risk the candy cane because if you rolled 3 ones in a row, I was gonna be like, we're forbidden from the mall for like the next like 2 months.
Yeah,
Like
right.
we'll just never go there. We'll just order shit online. We'll Amazon the shit out of our world.
Pretty much.
That's so wrong. Social distancing.
Why do you avoid the mall? Because every time we go, there's no one.
Total lack of customer service.
I know
No
you.
fucking intelligent life when we go.
We're all visually not impaired.
I swear they got rid of all their good employees.
Right? Or at least, you know, they go hide when we come in.
No, actually, we'll welcome it, Locucius. Like, that was the place where if you said hide when I come in, I expected that for a while. It all turned out good in the end.
All right. So anything else?
Nah, I think we had enough little side missions for a couple days.
after that, no. We done.
All right. So you improved Nicolette. You made a 2-handed weapon and improved your blacksmithing. Okay. So I'll have to write out there. Yeah. Pole arm, basically. And you got better scavenging. And
My pixie got better scavenging.
there's
Oh, yeah, too.
crap available for customer service on the 3rd floor today.
I feel like if either place had people, like we could have solved problems. Nope, not today.
Right?
Today we got Howard and old lady Daisy.
She couldn't even remember her name.
And
Right.
and she couldn't also direct us if we had a question, if she answered the questions. Oh, so we need this much of a room, okay, to da-da-da-da-da. That way! Yes.
help you?
How will help you? This was not gonna help us. This is not going to work.
Does your minutes go by?
How may I help you?
I feel like we're waiting on Ace.
Welcome to the Broken Quill. What can I get you today?
Bag. Every 3 seconds or 13 seconds, you know, she'd be spitting it out.
I know we walk out of the store. Oh, if you're looking to get rid of bloodsteel, you need this rune. We're not there anymore.
This is the exact one you need. It'll clear out 12 acres an hour. And we're already back at fucking ACG and she's still talking away?
Oh, you're just looking to clean up the bloodsteel. Oh, for that? Well, I have this rune of magnetism. You set it with here with this element here. Whatever you put in this little container here, it will attract everything for a 500-foot radius.
That would be awesome.
And we'll never know because we have Daisy.
And she'll be the only one that knows of such
I know, right? We go there. You roll a 19 this time. Oh, bloodsteel. Nothing works with bloodsteel. But old lady Daisy, goddamn it, she'll know. And
She knows that one little fucking item hidden in the fucking corner that nobody else fucking knows. Fuck.
Oh, we get so animatedly angry at these people. Like, fuck old lady Daisy. I don't even know if that's her name, but we don't like her because she couldn't help us.
Fucking name now.
I don't remember any other names, so sure.
Well, no, it just occurs to me that we are like the 1% bastards who are like, they're not giving us proper service. Those bitches, because we just don't give a shit about their lives, shit that could occur, the stuff they need to do. No, they need to be there when we're there.
No, who cares about this poor lady who missed one of her rolls while studying a scroll and ended up losing her mind? You know, that's just one of the side effects of magic.
That's why I don't do magic.
Well, you do some.
Different.
spell points.
No, you ask him. Thanks to his dad, you realize that my character has a distinct magic. Like, he's cool with it in existence, but he would never be a magic user himself.
Yeah.
His powers are entirely based around meta.
Yeah, he doesn't use magic, and you don't use magic, technically.
Right.
You don't use arcane. Use the primitive energies of life and death and warp them to your will.
Can't argue with that.
Now you just have to work on trying to figure out how to recreate arcane type elements.
Takes time. That's why I said I'm probably gonna have to put this character away for a little while so we can actually, get some time to actually do shit.
Yeah, well, that's...
We don't have a lot of downtime here.
No, we're working. We.
You studying the new book you got?
Not yet. I ain't fucking with magic at all today. Not after fucking this morning.
Yeah, you did pretty good.
The first ones weren't. Second one was good. Second one was great.
The second one was when you didn't do as well on.
No, it was the
Because-
first one, wasn't it?
No, the first one you did perfectly fine on. But you did intelligence for the first two. You didn't do constitution until the afternoon.
Yeah. Well, I'll dump whatever
And the
spell
first
points
one
I
works
have left.
perfect. Thanks to an automatic pass.
Yeah, right.
And the second one worked enough. Alright. Well, thanks for watching this completely bullshit stream.
2 days in the life of Toka.
Yep, 2 days in the life of Toka.
Yep.
Bye-bye.